Rachel Carson was born on May 27, 1907 in Pennsylvania. The family had different farm animals. Rachel's mom was a bird watcher and took Rachel long walks in the woods. She listened to her mom's conch shell as she dreamed of the sea. She had a dog named Candy. She wrote a story when she was 10, and her story got published in a magazine. She studied hard in school and she loved science. She played field hockey and basketball in high school. She went to Pennsylvania College for Women in Biology. Most women did not go to graduate school in the 1920s. She was accepted to Johns Hopkins and got a graduate scholarship.
We'd like to grant you a scholarship for Johns Hopkins University.
Though she went to a great school, she graduated during the Depression. She could only get jobs at the University of Maryland and the U.S. government. When she was older, she made great books. Her books were great because she made complicated ideas simple for everyone. Some of what she wrote in her government job was published, and her first book was Under the Sea Wind. Her second book was very popular, that she got a lot of money that she quit her job. She was looking for new books and projects, and she explored the beach with her nephew and her mother. She wrote 2 more books and became worried about pollution and pesticides. She was worried about how pesticides killed our health. She was very ill and diagnosed with cancer, but she wanted to finish her last project. In 1963, she went on television to make the world aware about pesticides. How did you get interested in the ocean? Well, I was interested in the ocean because it's nice and peaceful, and I like peaceful places.
Go ahead.
Rachel, how did you know about pesticides? We didn't know it was dangerous. Talk about it.
Oh, that's good.
Okay, so pesticides can really kill our health, and it is really bad. If you ever seen a sign for organic food, that means there's no pesticides. This is because of the bravery of Rachel Carson. The end. Got a bit of water.
Come on, we've got a taxi to catch.
Hi.
He didn't show you what's beyond that rise of the Northern Border.
Oh no. Said I can't go. And he did this.
For the Public Health Service to take a closer look at this?
Yes, and I know that they already are. I think particularly, of course, it's Miss Carson's book, but they are. examining the matter.
If you think of her as a revolutionary, it's rather startling. But in the sense of a change in our thought, I think she was revolutionary.
You know, Rachel was my mother too, after my mother died.
The real threat, then, to the survival of man is not chemical, but biological, in the shape of hordes of insects.
All the pieces of an extremely complex jigsaw puzzle are at last falling into place. It is now possible to build up a really damning case.
Silent Spring are gross distortions of the actual facts, completely unsupported by scientific experimental evidence and general practical experience in the field.
Particularly, of course, Miss Carson's book, but they are examining the matter.
No one in either county farm office who was talked to today had read the book, but all disapproved of it heartily.
Miss Carson maintains that the balance of nature is a major force in the survival of man, whereas the modern chemist, the modern biologist, the modern scientist believes that man is steadily controlling nature.
Now, to these people, apparently the balance of nature was something that was repealed as soon as man came on the scene. Well, you might just as well assume that you could repeal the law of gravity. The balance of nature is built of a series of interrelationships between living things and between living things and their environment.